Stand to Mech Wars, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we get into the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time, well, we had one knockdown, drag-out fight as Adder held off massive numbers of enemy X. Took quite a bit of damage doing it, however, we were able to repair most of the damage. However, it is the start of November, a brand new month, and you roll on a random event table. Some things include things like special missions, which came up immediately pretty much. So we are currently engaged in a special prison break, not one of our prison breaks, which, you know, take 3 weeks and multiple operations over the course of many things. No, this is a slightly smaller scale prison break. The special mission is that we have to select one pilot, which is randomly selected, which is Thunder, the pilot we recently rescued and currently has a concussion. He must go in and attempt to save 4 prisoners, these 4 people, from these 3 guards. If by the end of turn 8 there is at least one of those prisoners around and our mech, we win. If not, we lose. And for every single one of these that we manage to get out, we get a special bonus, much like we got in the end of the last episode. Isn't scary? Isn't that a scary thing? The algorithm values. Yeah. I don't think anybody cares about my YouTube channel anymore. That's fine. We moved mostly to Twitch, but I do miss it occasionally. Alright, so we need to not die, as the case may be. So we're going to do our best, see what ends up happening. And hopefully it all works out. We got a cooling... Yes, we do have a cooling truck. It's not super useful to us, but it is within our possession. I'm going to set up right there, because this mech is dented a little bit. Oh boy. The armored personnel carriers all moving close to the enemy. I'm going to jump at maximum speed for maximum damage. Yeah. Large laser. Okay, so I need to be a little bit closer. Right there. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That'll give me a +2 versus his ran 6 for +2. So we're basically all getting the same. What is it going to do? Spray us with water? Well, if we wanted to actually hook up to it, it could give us some pretty interesting bonuses. Alright, fire a large laser at you. That's pretty cooking, actually. And yeah, so the trebuchet hit the coolant truck, made it immobile. That's not good. Our Phoenix Hawk fired and missed. Oh no, their Phoenix Hawk fired at ours. Missed with his large laser, but hit with his 2 mediums. And our Phoenix Hawk fired back and hit, so already Thunder demonstrating some serious skill there. And friendly armored personnel carrier also immobile. So 2 of our 4 have been rendered immobile at the start of phase 1. So not going well. And I'm not going to stop jumping. Are you mad? Are you insane? Then large laser. Don't need to be that close, but I do need to jump that far. I like to stay a little bit outside of, you know, close-ish range with the hunchback. I think it's time to dip. We're gonna do our best, but odds are we do not come out of this one the winner. That's just where the odds are at. Oh god, that's too hot. Too toasty. Well, if you decided you absolutely had to get within my close personal space, machine guns are also an option. APC destroyed. They managed to hit us with a medium laser. We missed everything. Hunchback hit us in the left arm. Oh, he's rolling really well. The Phoenix Hawk managed to stay standing, which is good. Alright, one of our peoples is dead. And we turn. Pop over here. Hunchback didn't move all that far. Phoenix Hawk could come right up on top of us. It's up to the guards to move. Now that Phoenix Hawk wants no part of us. He's not interested in battle anymore. Alright, medium laser at you. They're both 11s. I'll just fire at the Hunchback, see if I can get a lucky hit or something. APC destroyed. They fired at us. They missed a couple of times. And flatbed truck. Wait. Flatbed truck MVP just blew up a trebuchet. Oh god. It worked. He's a bloody flatbed truck. He's He's one step above a technical. Fires his prototype rocket launcher 15 at the Trebuchet 5N. Needs a 6, rolls an 8. 6 of his missiles hit with a -1 malice. The Trebuchet takes 5 damage to the left torso, which blows off his armor. I think we may have hit that armor. 9 internal structure remaining, so you roll the critical hit. The location is 1. Critical hit on LRM-15 ammunition, which explodes for 60 damage. Technical's bigger brother who went to space prison. It's not even an SRM truck, it's got a rocket launcher on the back. Oh god, I don't think it has any other weapons. Yeah, it fired all of its rockets at the thing and killed it. Oh, good job. But now it's been made immobile. But that was beautiful. You just knocked the enemy down to 1/3 of their BPV. You're gonna die. Give that guy a cake and a hug for crying out loud. He's about to die, but oh, that was lovely. There's only 2 left. I'm not gonna be here much longer. Let's back off a bit. Okay. Hide. Oh, I should pick up that back warrior. Fire the hunchback. Fire a large laser. Maybe you'll get lucky. Coolant truck destroyed. Flatbed truck destroyed. That there done is done, folks. Right. Have you heard the word about space Jesus? Fired me. Done. Miss because they need 11s. We gotta get off this field, man. We gotta get off this field. But I've gotta wait. Gotta wait. Oh, we are leaving. We'd love to leave. Unfortunately, we can't leave. Oh, goodness. Hi. So I'm going to fire a large laser in your face and see what that does. Okay, left torso rear. He's through. Blew up a jump jet. Oh, and he fell over. Why? Why are you all terrible? Okay, that's not his fault. It's truly not his fault. He, fortunately, he has a concussion. He'd be a much better pilot if he didn't. Think of a sycophantic jerk. Oh! Oh, the hit. I just gotta survive one more phase. Jump for it! Third. Thunder's just gonna survive this one round. Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned a good shot of the hunt. I only kneel to the Lego and his glorious coming to prefer. Alright, end of phase 8. That's a wrap, folks. We did not control the battlefield. We did get out of there alive. Everybody died. And the Trebuchet was not claimed by us, sadly. I'd love to, but it's not ours. That was a defeat. But that was something. I kneel for nothing. Alright, good night, Quidjabo. Alright, so that was reasonably successful, I guess. Alright, clock the day. Hopefully he'll actually get healed this time, because, like, it's becoming a bit of a problem that he will not seem to get healed. Oh my god, he's got a punctured lung as well. Get healed in the infirmary. Power of healing compels you. Alright, a whole bunch of stuff did well. Fixed the armor on the Wolverine, of course failed, because that's how we roll. Black Knight is 2,590 minutes away from the next check. Yeah, that rocket launcher was amazing. Truly, truly beautiful. Alright, send me to the repair bay and take me to my glorious, beautiful... Oh shoot. Oh no, that is being recorded. Okay, good. I was worried that I didn't have recordings for that battle for the YouTube people. They would feel so left out, wouldn't they? You have a broken shoulder I don't care about, and you have a open leg. Repair bay, T20. Stalker T20. Patch that leg. Boom. Okay, that's done. And now let's start putting the cockpit back together. Door. That on. I kind of don't trust Uncle Tiki to do, well, anything after what he's demonstrated. And I can have Quijibo try and fix most of the armor, which he succeeded at, which kind of actually surprises me. I'll make this nice and easy repair, so... Oh, never mind, I don't need to make it that easy. Times 3. Work on that. Then just a couple of replacement actuators. 2. Alright, this Wolverine's almost done. Lorendel got your charger back? Yep. Congratulations, Lorendel. You have your charger back. It's a glorious machine with a great deal of firepower behind it. Look at the beautifulness of it. Is it not lovely? Alright, so where were... Oh, yes, we have a mission to do on today. And it's got to be, not the special mission, but the Breakthrough Defenders, which Eric's needs to defend. So we need to add on a couple of other things. Because all of Fire Operating Base Bird is on this mission, so Garter Lance is a part of this. So Deploy Force, but for BGs to pick through. And Indigo Lance is a part of this, which places Sprogg on the battlefield in a command van. That's not great. But hey, it'll work out. Alright, let's go see. Does the lens roll for Boa? So we do need to roll for Boa, yes. So let's bring up the Mukai rules on that. The Mukai optional, they have the infantry, I believe, is their special ability. So if I go down to Sport Aerospace, Sport Artillery, Sport Infantry, and, or is it just a native ability that they have? What will happen if Sprogg dies? Sprogg will die. So we're going to not his usual style. It's what he's got to work with. So I only have some limited things with which to work from. I need to actually go into my important info. Apparently Sprogg has been advertising my stream in important info, which is cool, but also makes it hard to see where my lance types are. Alright, Battle Lance. Perks may use the Infantry Guard ability. And a Cavalry Lance may use the Interdiction Strike. And +1 to reinforcement rolls. So, let's go check the Infantry Guard ability. Infantry Guard. Deploys in fixed position. Infantry... So, crit on a success, the infantry unit may deploy 1 turn in any defensive battle being waged. During the week, on a 4 to 6 roll on a d6. On a critical success, they may deploy on turn 1. Oh yeah, it's... seems to be... Oh, so they'll have to roll for it, so we have to roll for the check. Right, I remember how to do Mukai. Special infantry, flight of 2. And roll on a d20. Where is the table? There it is. Alright, let's bust out our d20. Roll on a d20 for the Infantry Guard ability for Boa. Oh my god! Congratulations, Boa! You are a critical success. Alright, so Boa's here. They get to fight. It doesn't matter. That's critical success. Boa has arrived. Add unit. Deploy force. Battle for beat list. Breakthrough defense. Yeah, just a random natural 20. Nothing special. Boa is a little bit under strength at the moment because Lorendel is currently out until the 7th, along with the rest of the reinforcement group. But... Actually, no, Lorendel's part of... No, he's part of Boa, yeah. And so is Brick. So, we need to do... they traded in their horses for choppers and went down. Alright, so... since somebody's reinforcing on the battle, Cobra doesn't need to get involved, which is actually kind of good because Cobra's a little bit dented. So let's go set up this battle because that's gonna be fun. The enemy isn't gonna know what hit him. I gotta increase this force. Not because of Boa. Boa will not be calculated within this. Yeah, so when they sent your mech back, they sent you all the way back to Firebase Kumari. And then we found the mech and we bought it for you, so you'll be taking your mech back forward. But until the 7th shows up, you're currently off the line because you're transiting from Firebase Kumari back to the front. So it's travel time is all that is. It's you, Thorn is in that, as is Brick, and Firehawk. All of them are currently stuck back at Firebase Kumari as they get their various mechs repaired or replaced. So I get my charger, we can't use it. Hey, you'll be able to use it after the 7th, so that's not terrible. Which is, you know, start of next week is when you get it back. Plus, you wouldn't have deployed on a mission this week anyway, so it's not bad. All right, start the game. This coolant truck requires 2 crew. I have a coolant truck? Oh, right, I do. Bring me over to tanks, please. You can't be deployed. Where's my coolant truck? Game mode. And... oh, I can't add full complement. Because it's on the mission, right. Indigo. On to play force. Hangar. Coolant truck. And where is it? Higher full complement. There we go. We had to pick up one more person. And now you can deploy force battlefield beaches, breakthrough defender. Good, lovely. Stay cool. Nope, he can't stay. He is unable to stay. Because this is a base assault, so everybody at Forward Operating Base Bird gets to get shot at. Oh boy. Life is going to be painful. So if we remove Boa from the equation, how many battle points are we actually looking at here? UNE. Boa consists of 6,245. 6,245. And then that means that minus, I'll put the 0 there so I can do the math in my head. 11,006. I don't want to do that math. Anyone know that math off the top of their head? So I can come up with a appropriate solution. Yeah, that's a lot of tanks. I don't like tanks. Tanks are terrible, but I'm going to leave them. It's reasonable. Let's add a company. The battle point is pretty close. Yeah. So I'm going to add a random army. And we're going to introduce them as 3031. That's good. Ret generator should be... not ret generator. I want formation builder. Duchy of Endurian. And this is going to be a... Sun Lance? Heavy recon. Let's see if you got anything. I got on a Warhammer to lead this thing. Thunderbolt, Oscott, Trebuchet, Loss. That's pretty reasonable, I think. It's a bit heavy. The Trebuchet is a bit much. Clear that. Not gonna let an Ostrock through. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. There we go. We get another one of those riflemen that's been sitting in the back. Thanks, but no thanks? Nah. They've got it. So they'll be a little bit stronger than us, but they're not optimized, so that's part of the thing that kind of changes that equation. So Duchy of Endurian. Let's give them their appropriate camo scheme. These are clearly cavalry, because I like the Endurian cavalries. I think they're cool looking. And our single Capellan Confederation. Lau. Let's make him... St. Ives Compact. Let's make him Sarna Academy. We're being escorted by a Vindicator from Sarna Academy. That makes sense to me. And this is all that. So let's double check the mission rules. Alright, so must destroy 50% of the enemy forces. Defender controls the battlefield at the end, which is us. So set in our PPV. Game options. Victory conditions. And destroy enemy BPV. 50%. Them's the only rules. Rock and roll. I'll able to depart early today. Wearing my headphones too long and I need to get food. Alright, well, you have a great meal. Thank you for joining us, Urendo. And let's get started on the last mission of the evening. Alright, so we have to deploy in the middle. I will come up with, because this is potentially going to happen again, I am going to come up with a specific map that we will do all of our defensive missions on from Firebase Bird. I'll just need to remember to actually set that whole thing up. And... oh shoot, I gotta reset. Gotta reset. I made a mistake. Because Boa's special ability means that they show up at the beginning of the game. So thank you, Orlando, for the bits. I mean, they rolled a natural 20. I'm not going to deny them that natural 20. Bo comes, I'm like, what do you do with that base? They don't come in, they were here. They were here before the enemy even realized what was happening. Figure all, deployment, start of game, instantaneous. It's a beautiful thing. And now, add a combat unit. I need an RFL. Because it's looking at tanks. Mechs, please. An RFL 3N. For the Duchy of Endurian. Select. God, does anybody remember what the other ones were? I think it was a Trebuchet. Trebuchet 5N. Select. And then let's just give him a pair of stingers for the easiness. Stinger. Stinger. Oh god. I had a choice between a stinger and a wasp, but I picked the wrong one. They were here before us. The first jump drive was invented. They did a very good job of showing up nice and early. We should all be very happy that they showed up when they did. Otherwise, life would have been pain. Because they could probably win. If we're being completely honest with ourselves, they have a significant advantage. And game options. Future conditions. Destroy enemy BBV. 50. Okay. Rock and roll. Now we're starting. Okay, the territory's a little bit less what I was hoping for. Alright, they deployed the Vindicator up there, so we have to deploy first, which is unfortunate. The ballistas we will set up right there. Other ballista. I would prefer not to lose these ballistas. They're very, very useful. Okay, we got Saladins to the south. Yeah, this is not good terrain for us. My darters go after them. Are my darters even armed? They are, okay. That's good. Darter scout cars were the spotters for our ballistas. So. Pardon me. Okay. The Buffalo will be right here because it's sort of helped dig in the ballistas, I suppose. That's the excuse I'll use. And the coolant truck will hide. Or at least try to hide because it can't deploy back there. The coolant truck will be right here, hidden in this corner. They are putting an awful lot of metal down south. Sprogue's command truck. Oh god. Please don't kill Sprogue's command truck. This is a custom van. I built it specifically for this. If it dies, I'm just gonna be so sad. And our if the mobile repair vehicle goes down, we don't have access to mobile repairs. That would be many times bad. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Kenzie has one job and one job only, and that is to keep Sprogue alive. So that will be what she deploys as. She will not care about anything else except keeping that command van alive. So that's her job. At least we got some initiative syncs this time. We do. That is very true. Everything. Alright. Unfortunately, we are just going to get lit up. Our infantry is going to suffer so badly. Mainly because there's no cover out here. Oh, Christ. Our infantry is all going to die. Oh, this is going to be such a pain in the ass. I can't deploy the infantry. The storm's too great. Because if I try and deploy it, this is what Sprogue's attempt to reroll the weather got me. Removing all of my infantry from the game. Good job, Sprogue. I warned him. What do you mean they're all dead? So, certain weather planetary conditions can affect things. Storm destroys infantry. Hurricanes destroy infantry and tanks. The only thing impervious to weather are mechs. So, accuracy is going to be bad. And, well, it's not going to be fun. Let me put it that way. That's a trebuchet in the rifleman, okay. Taryn, you can walk that way. And the blurg. Prepare blurg for your mammoth task. Otto will be relying on you. You're right there. Here's my PPC boat. It is a moonless night. The wind is strength is storm, and the weather is clear. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, but at least the ballistas get to shoot. Fire. And you can fire as well. So those will land in a turn. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll hit something. You can't see anything anyway, which is good. That's just the way I want it. So nobody's going to be able to hit anything on this moonless of nights. Which means we're all in sort of the same boat. Except, of course, for Charger, who is... Or not Charger, sorry. For Warden, who is a reckless chargin'. He needs to make a 7. God, that storm's going to make this a nightmare. Oh, I don't know if I even want to try that now. There's your PPCs. Damn you, foul weather. Not enough that it's a moonless night. It's a moonless night in the middle of the storm. Yeah, this is just going to be one massive sort of misfest. Nobody's going to be able to hit anything. Nobody's going to be able to move. So, it's just not good. So, do I have any special abilities I can use? Only charge. Okay. You're gonna try and move so that you're not standing still. Oh. At least I only have to kill 50% of the enemy force. I need to get Sprog out behind things. So get the command van. Into the back. Oh, that's not happening. Alright, Kenzie has one goal in life, and that's to keep Sprog alive right now. Oh, my 6 for going in. Jumping and making the storm should make the pilot rolls all the time. It doesn't. It does not. Let's get my coolant truck moving. And then the ballista can't shoot anything. The ballista can't shoot anything. The darter is not in range of anything. This darter is in range of a J. Edgar. Needs to roll an 18. Probably not going to hit. The archer is also probably not going to hit the broadside of a barn, even at point blank range. 14, 10. 10 is possible. 10 as well. Yeah, aim for that. Damage high low. I think, yeah, we're going to aim for the rifleman. See if it can't get a good penetrating hit. The blurg. Chilo. Sets up my PPC as my primary weapon. And surprisingly, you're in medium range, which is pretty useful. I'm gonna focus a whole bunch of PPC fire on him and see what happens. Griffin as well. PPC. Unfortunately, the AC2 is not in a good position to follow up on that. Buffalo has machine guns and vehicle grenade launchers. I love it. It's hilarious to me. Badass with missiles, I can make a 10 in the storm. Plus your movement, plus their movement. It might not work out quite as well as you think it is. 120. Needs a 16. A 15 on that one. That's not happening. Command van has a machine gun in LRM5 as well. The coolant truck has some flamers. Irony. Oh, good shooting from Sentinel. He managed to hit the center torso on the rifleman. Not only does it hit that center torso, he blows up the searchlight. Which is pretty funny because that searchlight they could have used in order to, you know, get easier targets on us. And you're actually gonna lob right about here, and you're gonna lob right about here. Oh, it's too close. They're fire right in there. The artillery might actually be able to do something interesting. Stand still. Stand still. Darters. Darters. I would love to run you, but I'm not willing to roll a 7 in a storm. It's just too great of a danger. But hopefully I'll be able to PPC everything. Although speaking of PPC, I think I'm just going to stop the Battle Master. I think we're just going to form a firing line and see if we can't cause enough havoc and pain that we don't have to actually engage the enemy. Poor darters. They knew their job. Their job is to provide artillery coordinates for the artillery people. There's command van back here. Cooling truck shall follow. Okay, I thought for a second that we had taken that, but no. Our artillery has managed to find good hits on target. Pretty badly damaged a scimitar and a skulker. The skulker didn't take any good penetrating hits, but that scimitar, man, oh, it got lit up. I think that was a direct hit. So good job there. Darters are not in range. Yeah, the hits were dead on. Dude, artillery, that may be the saving grace on this one. He's a 16 and a 16, so that's not happening. Archer still not in range. Sentinel's Marauder. Target me, the Rifleman. PPC, PPC. Let him sing. Because if I can break the Rifleman, then I have a significant advantage. Because that's 1,000 points of their BPV. That's significant. I can make great use of that. And again, Kenzie's not really a long-range pilot, although she's getting close, it looks like. She's almost in range to do something. Alright, fired Skulker, managed to hit the Darter, which almost hit us in our motive, but missed. Sentinel fires 2, misses. Auto fires and manages to hit the Rifleman, so the Rifleman has been hit by 2 PPCs so far. So we're working on them slowly. Find a new engine if you got yourself a scimitar at the end of this. I'm not sure we want a scimitar. Like, it's a scimitar, man. Who needs a scimitar? You're never gonna hit the target, so just keep firing. Keep lobbing shells. That's impossible. That's possible. So let's fire in there. Have the artillery do all the hard work. See if we can get lucky on that one. The enemy is managing to hit my darters and I'm not happy about it. Screw this thing, we're going home. I will leave the assault to Archer to handle on his own. The Scimitar is not a very good tank, so I see no reason to try and capture it. The Blurgson, stay where he is. As can the Griffin. And the Buffalo doesn't need to move, and the Paramour doesn't need to move. The Sherpa is done. Kenzie can turn around now that Sprogue is safe. Hidden behind walls. What's going on? Just taking a break, a driving break. I wanted to jump on for a few minutes. We are currently defending forward operating base Bird, as the enemy has immediately gone in for an attack. Fortunately, Boa managed to roll a natural 20 and automatically gets to deploy in this battle. Oh, you can hit the Scimitar. If we can have you finish off the Scimitar. Kind of doubt it, but there's always that chance.
All systems nominal.
Oh, and thank you, Jordy the Fox, for the follow. Do appreciate it. In this somewhat absurd battle at the moment. Well, they do not normally go out like this, but when it's the middle of a raging, howling storm in the middle of a moonless night, accuracy tends to take a bit of a penalty. But we do have a path to victory. We just need a little bit of luck to go alongside of it. Does the storm keep us slightly cooler? Nope. It only makes it harder for us to move. Storms are not your friend. Hey, he managed to hit that once, blew apart the Scimitar entirely. So good job. 1 kill already to the Archer. That's not going to count for much against their... Oh, actually, no, that's 12% of their BPV. We only need to get them down to 50%. Artillery, don't stop firing. Keep on the fire. More accurate commanders. You know what, I'll lob one towards the rifle and see what ends up happening. If we hit it, I'll consider it a successfully done joke. Ballista, darters, keep pulling back because I don't want you to take more damage than you need to. I actually don't know if I have a mechanic or not. But the storm should definitely be a lot better heat sinking. Why would you say that? You're pulling into Saladin range. Good luck to you, you're gonna need it. Because from here on, life gets painful. We're gonna bounce forward. This will be our last bounce forward, and from here on we'll just stick to the range and start PPCing things. Sprague better be grateful. Since when is Sprague ever grateful? Wind movement and rain? Just because it's a storm doesn't mean there has to be rain. Kenzie slowly moving forward. Augmenting your performance. And another solid hit from the artillery, this time hitting a stinger and rendering another vedette immobile. So they are doing pretty much most of the heavy lifting on this one, which is fine. No complaints from me on that one. And there's no target there. That's a 12. That's a 14. How's this Skulker doing? That'll also be a 12, so I've got two 12 options. And the vedette is a 10. So we'll unload on the vedette since it's a fairly easy to hit target. And we'll just keep the rifleman under all of the PPC fire I can muster. The blurg will continue his attack as well. And this rifleman shot probably not going to be particularly accurate. Ooh, but I get to bring both guns into play now. I mean, he is now vulnerable to being shot back at, but... 20... Still not quite within range. 15s. How's your AC-20 doing? One more tile and we will be in AC-20 range. Freaking work. Wait, how much of boa is there? All of boa showed up except for the people who are currently not there. So 3 out of 5. There's 2 of boa currently are not at home. Our Warden managing to find another hit with his SRM-6. Only one, but he is firing quite a few of them. And doing quite a bit of damage on that. Not bad. PPCs from the rifleman managing to miss. A whole bunch of missing. Oh, this moonlit night is killing me. More artillery fire. Just let it rain. The Saladin hasn't moved in a few turns. Let's bomb him. Peace. Sure, we'll bomb that. See if we can get some accurate fire going down. Vindicator moving very slightly. We're not going to move our ballistas. We want to keep them as accurate as possible. Yeah. Well, you guys knew what was going to happen if we sent you back. Now, to be fair, it would have been very difficult to keep you on the front lines, given how much damage you had taken. You know, missing legs and all. But all things considered, not terrible. Let's jump forward. I forgot for a moment that the DJ actually had that. You can sit still, you're good. The Griffin will sit still as well. See if he can attract any additional fire. Please don't shoot my very expensive, very important support vehicles. Ugh. If we lose the Paramore, we lose the ability to do infield repairs, and everybody will have to start coming back to Kumari. So, that would be bad. Which is why we do not intend to lose him. Continue the Atlas's steady march. I like how I'm still putting down Pain and Fury with only one punch at a time in this moonlit night. Yep. You have been pulling through. There's no denying that. And also the artillery man just continues to deliver. Managing to roll a 12 on that hit, needed a 10. So another solid hit onto a Hunter Light support tank and managed to nick that rifleman for 10 more damage. Oh, is this Hooper Garter? I think this is Garter Lance that's up front. And that's just pretty impressive what they're pulling off. They don't need us. Oh, you're a 7. How about the rifleman? 13 still? Okay, we're working on it. Where's a scimitar? Do I see any Saladins or scimitars? I kind of want that thing to die. Bump out more missiles. It's not as easy of a shot, but the important bit is that it is a more important shot because the Saladin happens to have an AC-20 on board. And I need that AC-20 to go bye-bye. More PPC fire, and the Griffin is still setting for a PPC and an AC2, and sinking one heat at a time. Ganzi's finally in AC20 range. Unfortunately, it's not being completely accurate just yet. She needs to wait a little while longer. We'll get her there, though. An Atlas in play at that point. Vindicator fired at the Saladin, missed. The Skulker hit the Archer. Managed to roll an 11 to do it, too. Everybody else missed entirely. The one other thing is that Warden is almost in melee range. He's almost there for the stomps. Unfortunately, that also means he's almost there for the artillery. So we will have to stop shooting sometime soon. Possibly. Oh, auto hit. Absolutely. Fire there again. If you're going to auto hit around the rifleman, I can work with that one. Stand still. Stand still. Move around the edge. I'll hit it because I got to show up. Makes out like it's some cheap hope. Oh. I like how I'm still putting down the pain, even if yeah. Well, Warden has always sort of defied logic. We don't know how he does it. He just kind of does. Stride forward. You are well established to engage. Oh, you moved into a position to get your back shot off by that. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Be beautiful. So, that rifleman is under fire. I'm unsure if he realizes just how much fire he's about to be under. Warden scared logic and stays far away from him. He's our own little anime protagonist. We don't know how he's doing it, he just is. Watch, he's gonna get a 3 armor critical and he's gonna die. Both shells rolled off the board. That's unfortunate. Next round, though, is when the guaranteed hits start coming into play. Hi! Show me your rifleman. Yeah, that's not a very good shot. Show me your Saladin. That's still a very bad shot. How about this Saladin? Still a very bad shot. Okay, just unload then. You need to start chilling out a little bit. It's becoming too hot. Rifleman? Ooh, 8s. 8s is very good. Battlemaster is at 9s. I like it. I like it. Fire. And also at 9s. Fire and fire. You guys are not involved in the battle, really. Kenzie gets to fight. That's a 12. That's also a 12. Ranges via damage high-low, please. Because I have AC-20s to start lobbing at Saladins. Oh, no, that's a 14. Oh, apparently the lasers aren't nearly as affected by the storm as much. I'll have to keep that in mind. 15s, 15s, yeah. Paramedium lasers is all she's got. Alright, Saladin hits the archer in the left arm with an AC-20. Okay, that's not good. Skulker misses, Saladin, second Saladin misses, needed a 12. They both needed 12s. Ooh, wow, that was unlucky. Skulker managed to hit the archer with a medium laser. The archer opened fire and missed every single shot. He was seeing some luck. We're gonna have to start backing him off. Battlemaster missed. Trebuchet hits, causing some damage. Critical hit on the lower arm and shoulder. Ooh. I don't think he can stand in the battle much longer. Time to back off with the archer. Let the artillery do its job. Shelling around. The auto hit is not useful to me anymore since he's moved beyond that point. Because it's going to land at the end of movement. Try and strike you. Drop in the middle of this little group here. Our blisters don't move. Darters don't move. Time to back it up. Time to pull back. Too much incoming pain. Oh, because reasons says so. Well, his luck is running out, it seems. I don't want to steal the Battlemaster forward because I don't want to deal with his the +1 accuracy penalty that it gives me. I'd rather just hang back with him a little bit. Kenzie can come forward to try and take the pain. After all, she is driving an Atlas. Yes, you did lose all your armor, and you're getting criticals on it. Artillery successful hit on another Hunter light tank. Not super useful, but every little bit helps. A little bit. Alright, where is that Saladin? Oh, he's right there. Just at short range. Fire everything. Marauder, keep up the fire. Double PPCs. Blurg. PC. And you. PPC AC2. And our useless vehicles that do not fight. Fire the AC-20 and the medium lasers. If we get really lucky, he'll explode in a massive ball of fire. We'll throw even LRMs into the mix. Archer manages to get another hit. Made the Saladin immobile. Oh, that's a bad day for him. Archer getting missed a little bit. And here comes Kenzie. Oh, taking no shit from anybody. Kenzie, for those who don't know, is an NPC pilot who is currently tasked with protecting Sprog. And she just pinpointed that one, needed the 12, got the 12, destroyed the Saladin assault in one shot. Oh, beautiful. And then she followed up with a medium laser hit just for giggles. There you go. Warden getting a run for his money now. The real reason she is the bodyguard. Yeah, Kenzie's pretty special. Kenzie's been with the company for a very long time. More artillery into this little group. See who's still there after the movement is done. Warden, keep backing up. You're done here. Kenzie will take over the job for you. Have everybody else continue to fire super low chances to hit PPC shots. That's how you win games. Don't actually ever get into range to fight them. Hang at maximum range. Just lob PPCs. This is why the clans could have won. I mean, they couldn't have on a strategic level, but tactically. When you outrange everything your enemy can throw at you. Keep moving the coolant truck in the back. Wish I could move it up to one of my... If I had an awesome, I would hook the coolant truck up to it. Alright, Archer, more shooting. 14's not gonna happen. Not gonna... I will shoot at the immobilized if he's the only target. He might be. Yeah, but that's the only target. Fire your missiles. Don't go nuts about it, just a few. Hey, PPCs. Plink, plink. The blurg. Plink. And the ultimate plinker. Plink and plink. Miss, miss. Can't hit a 14, but I might be able to hit a pair of 12s. Grand Van can do nothing. You can do nothing. Skulker managing to hit the Alice. And then a whole ton of PPC fire. Rifleman managing to hit the Atlas with a large laser in the CT. Ooh. Taking a couple of hits on that one. That is unfortunate. And then, of course, our friendly Capellan managing to hit the target. Hello, Bellarak. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. 72%. We've got to reduce that 72. Just fire into the group. You can do it. I believe in you. Fire at the auto hit. See what happens. Ballistas don't move. Ballistas don't move. Hold you back successfully. I would like to wait to send you back in until after we've knocked out the other Saladin, but unless they bring that Saladin forward, that's probably not going to happen. So you're just going to have to suffer through it. That Stinger's moving to the back. That's super useful, but... Kenzie, keep the walk going. You might actually be able to hit that Skulker. Alright, oh nice, so we did manage to hit the J. Edgar Light Hover. Unfortunately, we didn't hit it in any criticals, because turret left side, turret left side. Would have been nice if we blew the entire thing sky high, but that was never gonna... Actually, no, it could have. 14 is not going to get hit. You're out of range. 13 is not going to be a hit. And 11 could be a hit. Fire everything. Whatever intel they've got on the base, they did not expect a heavy strike lance. That is very true. If we had to fight this with just these units, we would have lost. Because Eric's was an auto kill at the very beginning of the mission. So it wasn't a terrible plan that they had coming forward. But they had the right idea, they just, well, we got lucky. We're going to have to move up our PPC people because Mr. Rifleman has pulled back far enough that it's becoming nearly impossible to hit him. Kenzie, AC-20, paramedium lasers. Follow up with the SRMs? No. SRMs are just not viable at the moment. Hey, Griffin managed to get a critical hit on the right arm of the Rifleman. Not bad. Vindicator getting a real good hit. Rifleman going down. Nice. And also some chance for motive damage as Kenzie manages to follow up another medium laser. We can't have the aim of some escaped prisoner with a rocket launcher. That's very true. Oh god, poor Rocket Man. He did such a beautiful job. Hey, auto hit. Fire assist. There's an auto hit. Do the one next to the Rifleman. Oh, this Rifleman's about to get bombed if he doesn't stand up. He's in... No, the Rifleman bailed. Uh-oh. Where'd the infantrymen go? That infantryman might get caught in the artillery barrage. Uh-oh. Yeah, you picked the wrong place to bail out at. Probably not gonna end well for you. Walking. Alright, I'll let you come forward as well. Time to get back in the fight. Alright, that worked out quite nicely. Don't know what percentage we're dealing with though. Infantry in a storm, yeah, they're toast. Yeah. Won't the storm kill him? Yeah, the storm will kill her, I think. Rifleman destroyed by ejection, pilot blacked out. The Rifleman just kept falling over again and again. Pilot decided to bail out and was done. Skulker got hit by the artillery and blown to smithereens. And the Hunter also took a pretty significant hit. So we've got the range on them and they know it. Oh, you're out of SRMs. Okay. We are out of SRMs at this point for Warden. He is done. Oh, there's the Saladin. Double tap on the PPCs. You can see that Saladin blow it up. Because if it dies, we're in a really good position. Ooh, 8s to hit. No move, no move, no move. Twist. High. Fire over the shoulder, pair of medium lasers. And throw in the SRM? No. Done. Warden needs to go back to the base and pick up some more. Just let go the trigger shows all twos ending. Alright, let's see. So the Vindicator hits the Saladin, blows that thing apart. Nice. So we've knocked out both Saladins at this point. Fun note, we would have also have killed it using Sentinel, so not bad. And then everybody else missed. And that's victory right there, because we knocked out 54% of the enemy forces. Not bad. Now here comes the painful part. I've got to manually uncheck every single infantryman. They were not lost, they were not lost, they were not lost, they were not lost, they were not deployed. There's a difference. Vindicator survived, no problem. Isn't there just a button I can click? No, I have to go through every single infantry from the moto and jump platoons and uncheck their death icon now. Because they're not dead. They're also not injured in any way. They didn't deploy. So this is going to be tedious. But we did manage to get the victory out through. So that's not terrible. And received damage? Yep. Slightly tedious. That's the understatement of the century. There is, I believe, each moto platoon is 28 people. So that right there brings you up to 72. And then each jump platoon is like 18 people. So there's over 100 infantry that I should have noticed couldn't deploy into a storm, but didn't. The infantry was, of course, sheltering in place. That's what they would have done in the storm. That's what they had to do with the deadly, fierce winds. Although I do question what sort of storm we ran into that would have killed all the infantry. Barring, hurricanes, which are actually a thing. How many regiments do you have? I have 5 platoons in total, but the platoon sizes are as I've discussed. Nobody got injured. None of them were injured. They all sheltered properly in place, as was important. And then, of course, there's the occasional mech warrior who's just like, I didn't get touched. We took very little damage. The worst damage was honestly on Warden's Archer, because Warden's Archer went into the middle of the fight, which was kind of the point, but should be an easy button to do this. So, Warden's Archer was very well done. Because he got lit up by literally everything. He got hit by a shot that needed a 12 to hit. So, all in all, not terrible. And if I don't do this now, it'll immediately just place them in the death pool, and the death pool is already too crowded. It'll put them in the death pool with 5 injuries, so I can't just like figure out who's the people who are not injured. Oh. Thunder and lightning with gale speed winds, heavy rail, severe limited infantry. Yeah, but it's infantry in full body armor. So sure, hail sucks, but you're wearing an iron pot. Might sting a little, but you're safe. Also, if you consider them looking futuristic and stuff, they may even have face masks. The jump platoons certainly do. Jump platoons should not have been affected. Sounds like a one-stage scene. See, infantry in Battletech are soft, staying inside after a little bit of wind. I think we actually captured the pilot alive, though. I mean, that would be... And the rifleman is also intact. So we can go grab that. I mean, he got shelled a little bit, but I don't think there's anything actually wrong with it, aside from maybe some damage to various components. But I don't think it was missing legs. It may have been, but I don't think so. I didn't think we hit anything that accurately. We were just sort of throwing damage its way and panicking pilots. Oh, my pinky. True, but we don't really know the speeds of the wings several hundred kilometers an hour. Well, that would be a tornado then. Or not a tornado, a hurricane then. And it shows hurricane strength winds. So if it's like an F5 hurricane, it shows it, or tornado or whatever. So. I think environmental protection of some sort should be common on infantry. I agree. The only thing that might make that not the truth is there actually are some infantry that have explicit environmental protection, and they are things like XCT Asteroid Miner Defense Infantry. And those are some cool dudes. If they come up, we need to grab them because they have powered exoskeletons. They're not battle armor, but they're about as close as you can get to it in our era. You know, us not being clanners and all. I used to have some units of XCT infantry. They also have heavy armor, which makes them more resilient against other infantry, which is quite nice. And their armor, or at least ours were, and this may be something, they were armed with laser rifles, which made them have much greater range than normal infantry with rifles. But that was a nice little boon to have. I can imagine you were flying around your straps in the plane. Flying around in a C-130 in a hurricane's no fun. What do you mean? There's an entire group of people who love doing that. They're part of the weather research people. Almost done. Just a few more pilots. The infantry better be gosh darn grateful. Okay, that's it. We are going to steal, because I don't think, yeah, the rifleman's only crippled. Yeah, there's no serious damage on this mech. I mean, a foot actuator you can replace. That's a pretty nice pickup. The trebuchet escaped, of course, and the other vehicles dented. And I'm not going to bother trying to figure that out. Okay, the mech warrior. I'm going to give this one to Sentinel. Because Sentinel was providing the most accurate long-range fire. Then we need to find our Marauder pilot. There it is. And the Torizo. Vedette tank. I don't know. I don't think we killed that Vedette tank. So who lived? We all lived, more or less. So. Rods claimed victory. Picked up a brand new rifleman. The wonderful mech. Jumping with engineering gear and chainsaws. All right, so a defeat on the prison break, but a success on the breakthrough defender. Currently still on repair bay is Adder after they got mauled. Everybody got recovered nice and healthily. We're alive. That's always an important bit. And, oh god, the repair bay. The repair bay. Gonna have a lot of repairs to get through. Alright, so I would like to end on the return of our refit boys, but I think we're gonna have to wait on that. Jumping. You missed the first part of that, boss. We had to go in fast and low in the end of the hurricane to reopen base access, and roads got fouled by all degree, and we had no access in or out of our base. Ah, I see. Alright. So our refit will end on 11/7, which is the start of next week. So we're 4 days away from that. This will bring 4 of our members back in. I believe everybody is mostly patched up at this point. Show me the hangar. Show me the mechs for the refit group. Yeah, we're still waiting on patching up the left arm and right torso armor off the Phoenix Hawk HDC, but if that's done on time, then everybody will be released to the forward unit on the Lance. So Charger will go back to Boa, Brick and his rifleman will go back to Boa as well. If we finish this in time, that'll allow Firehawk to go back to Diamondback, and that'll bring Thorn back in control of Cobra. How badly injured did I get in that face tanking? You weren't injured at all, I don't think. Oh no, you took 1 injury, right? So if we go to your personnel file, and we go to... God, where are you? Oh, you're currently no longer injured. You're perfectly fine. The other one still injured is Thunder, who's struggling and failing to repair himself. So he needs 20 good days of bed rest and not taking any more damage. So, not bad. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up, folks. Let's say goodbye to YouTube, and then we'll have our quick little side chat to Twitch. So to my YouTube subscribers, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarak. If you like what I'm saying, make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see notifications every single time I release one of these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, join us on the Discord, especially join us when we go and stream on Twitch, which is on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, US at twitch.tv/Derek017, and I will see you all in the next episode. You are the